So, today in this audiovisual message, I'm here to discuss a very important question in life, which is asked to all of us often by other people that what is success? How do you define it? And what is required to achieve it? See, guys, you have to understand that success has got various definitions. And to be very honest with you, none of them clearly defines it. It's very complex. I'm sure you can see on the screen as well, it's very complex. What people think it looks like and what it really looks like. It has a lot of struggle behind it. To be very honest, it's very subjective also. Different people have got different interpretations of success. If you'll ask me, I will not be able to define it in one line. But yes, I can certainly tell you what is required to achieve it. All you need to have is power. You might be a little surprised what kind of power that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the power of focus, the power of persistence, the power of patience, and the power of perspiration. These important things, I can assure you that they make an unbeatable tried for achieving success in life. So if you have this triad of patience, persistence, and perspiration, you get an unbeatable, as I already said, combination for success. Here, I would like to share another very small story. The story is actually about a guy whose name is Jack Ma. I'm sure you have heard of him. He's the co founder of Alibaba, one of the most prominent personalities of China. Back there in 2000, I don't remember the year to be honest, there was an open stage forum which was going on, and this guy Jack Ma was asked about that, what is your mantra of success? And then at that point of time, he spoke about something which is called as the story of nine rabbits. Now, there's a very interesting small story that he told to everyone. I'm sharing that story of Jack Ma to all of you. He said that if you have nine rabbits running around you and you want to catch one of them, you should focus on only one. Interesting. There are nine rabbits, you have to catch them, you have to focus on only one. If you try to catch them all, you may end up with none. Now, some of you might be wondering that, fine, of course, we know this, but no. You have to understand there are nine rabbits, you have to catch them, you have to catch only one. You have to focus on only one rabbit at one time. Don't worry, I'm taking this further. If the rabbit that you are chasing is a little difficult one to catch, then please don't change the rabbit, change your tactics. You have to understand this point. Out of nine rabbits, you have to chase one rabbit at one point of time. And then, if that chase becomes slightly difficult, then you're not supposed to go towards the next rabbit. You're supposed to change your tactics to chase that one rabbit. Just stick to it. There are many rabbits around you, but you can't catch all of them. So, get one first, put it in your pocket, in your box, and then catch others. Now you'll be surprised that why I'm telling you this. See, guys, you have to understand. We all have rabbits around us. We all have opportunities around us, and we get tempted to catch all of them together in one shot. This applies to all the medical students listening to this message as well. Your subjects that you're supposed to finish for your preparation, they're the rabbits. And sometimes I see you guys getting tempted to control all of them one by one. I see an enthusiasm in you to catch all of them, and that is probably where we actually commit a mistake. In that effort of catching all of them together in one shot, we end up doing nothing. Now, there is one more catch to it. To be very honest, the first step is to identify which rabbit to catch. Setting a clear goal, setting a syllabus in the morning is the key basically to start your journey on towards your success. Now, while finishing that subject, that topic, that rabbit, you should try to align your thoughts. You should try to control your thoughts. Don't think of other rabbits. This is what happens to medical students, PG aspirants often. First, they see a box of rabbits, 19 rabbits. They try to catch all of them together. They start with one rabbit. Certainly, they find it difficult. They don't change their tactic to catch that rabbit, they go into another rabbit. Then again, they are not feeling comfortable with that, they go on to another one, they go on to another one. So this hopping is something that we all people, even I have done at times, you guys are doing it. This hopping is not good for your long term preparation. You're not supposed to change the rabbit. You're supposed to change the tactics. And while chasing one rabbit, you have to control your thoughts. I would like to share one more example here. There's something which is very, famous. Of course, everybody knows about all these OTT platforms, and Netflix is something which many people, they like and they're addicted to it. To be very honest, for last about maybe more than a month now, I'm not watching anything on Netflix. That's probably one reason why. I'll tell you. I'm not watching anything. Why? Because the moment I open Netflix, there are so many rabbits there. There are so many options there. And you know what? I have a fixed time in hand. I've dedicated, let's say, an hour to that. And in that hour, to be very honest with you guys, I want to consume the best content. I don't want to compromise with the quality of the content. And in that effort, you know what I do? I switch on to, from one content to another, from one movie to another, from one series to another, just trying to find, the worth to my time. And I end up wasting time. This is what, I've just given an example of Netflix, because this is what I see in medical students as well. They open a box of 19 subjects, which are the rabbits. They know that they have to chase them one by one. They start on to first rabbit, they find it elusive, they find it difficult, they move on to another rabbit. So this hopping is not very good. And plus, definitely, you have to find the worth of your time. You're not supposed to waste your time. I don't want similar things to happen to you, that from one movie to another, from one series to another, and in an hour you have just ended up doing nothing but scrolling through it. So have a clear goal, define your goal, write down your rabbit. That's most important. And definitely try to take a step one by one, slowly, patiently, but with highest amount of focus, with the best tactics that you can follow. Because ultimately, as I've told you, don't change the rabbit, change your tactics. The focus is very important. Many students keep on asking on social media platforms what is required, how should I proceed, what should I do, how should I pursue for this exam, for PG entrance exam. And I always tell everyone very clearly that the power of focus. You should have that capability or capacity to focus. The most important power, the power to focus. One step a day, slowly, patiently, but with focus. Do not waste even a single second. That's not, you have to find, as I've told you have to find worth of your time. That's very important. And don't waste thinking about other rabbits as well. Grab them one by one. I'm sure you can do it. Now, that's the deadly trio. I will summarize it. That's a deadly trio. Number one, you should have the focus on a rabbit. You should work patiently on catching it, and then you should perspire to bring it towards its end. And when you do it, I promise you, success is inevitable. Success is achievable. Success lies easy to you. So from now on, I want all of you to focus on your rabbit right in the morning and keep yourself on your toes to catch those rabbits one by one at one go. And remember, if the catching is tough, change your tactics, but don't change the rabbit. You're not supposed to change it. So now, how are you keeping up your focus on your rabbit from tomorrow, and how are you changing your tactics? You're mending your ways to catch it from now on. I will be more than happy to have your feedback and to have your efforts shared with me on all social media platforms, whether Facebook or Twitter, or you can post it on Instagram. So my best wishes to all of you for your rabbit from tomorrow itself. And I do wish to see your change in the tactics that you follow to catch your rabbit one by one. Thank you so much. All the best. Best wishes. Bye bye.